Hi besties, it's your favorite girl Munnoh. I posted a short video of this Autogele and you guys requested that I show you how I achieved it. If you're interested to see how I achieved it, then keep watching. The two major fabrics that we need to achieve this design is your ashoke fabric and then your padding. So you can use foam, you can also use fiber, or you can use wadding. While making this tutorial, I only had foam available, so I had to work with it. Okay, let's get started. I've already done my base off camera. I am using the round base for this tutorial. If you do not already know how to make your base, please check my previous videos and you will find a tutorial on how to make Autogele base. Okay, let's move on to the measurements. For the measurements, I am using 30 inches cut out in two places and 35 inches cut out in two places. I have not included the measurement for the strap for tying because I believe that you're already used to that. Okay, so I am giving you the major measurements that you need. Because I've already done my base, the next thing to do is to cut my foam. So what I do, I've already done one and then added it to the 35 inches. So we're using the 35 inches to make the twisted part. Okay, take your 35 inches cut out, place it on your foam and then cut out the same size of foam for your 35 inches. So do that in two places and then watch how I am going to feed it into the 35 inches and cover it up. To feed it in, I just put the foam inside the 35 inches and close it up. Make sure that your foam is not visible when you close it up. Okay, so I push the foam inside, pin it down, and then after that I am going to take it to my sewing machine and sew straight down along that line that you see me pinning. So I will sew it all the way down, making sure that the foam is properly tucked inside the 35 inches. This is a 30 inches cut out. I am going to join both of them together to make one contraption. Okay, so place it on top of each other like so and take it to your sewing machine and join together. This is it after joining it. Okay, now I'm going to fold it into two equal halves. And at the edge, I am going to fold in 1/4 of an inch. I'll fold in that 1/4 of an inch, pin it down, and then take it to my sewing machine and sew the four sides of this 30 inches. Please take note. Make sure that you sew on all four sides. This is what it looks like after we have sewn it. Now it's a square, and I am going to start forming my butterfly bow starting from one ear of the square that we made. So I'm going to be picking pleats starting from one ear, okay, in form of a triangle. Just watch what I'm doing and you will understand what I'm doing. If you need to draw a line from one ear to the next ear to be able to get your pleats on a straight line, you can go ahead and do that. So I can already eyeball what I'm doing. That is why I don't need to draw a line. So if you followed what I did, you should have this at this point. Using your needle and thread, go ahead and secure those pleats that you have done. Secure it nicely so that it's firm. After sewing the pleats that you made, get a piece of fabric that measures 7 inches by 3.5 inches. Fold in 1/4 of an inch on the edges, take it to your sewing machine and sew it together, or you can use it as it is like I did mine. Go ahead and use it as a band at the center of the bow that you just made. Watch how I place it and sew it together. It's important to pay attention to the direction that the leftover fabric is facing, because it will play an important role when you want to attach it to your Autogele. If you made it up to this point and you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing so that you can become a member of the family. And when you subscribe, please hit the notification bell so that you get notified every single time I upload a new video. Once you're done with the bow, set it aside and let's move on to making the twisted part. I'll take the 2 pipes that I made, the one I padded with foam, and then I'll take my needle and thread and sew it together at one edge. You can also do that with your sewing machine. After that, I'm going to go ahead and twist it, making sure that the sewn line is facing down. Please do not let it come up to the front. Mark chapter 8 verse 36 says, "What shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world and lose his own soul?" Jesus is interested in everything you do. He's interested in your business and he's interested in your success. Give him a chance today. After twisting, go ahead and secure your twist with your needle and thread or take it to your sewing machine and sew together. Moving on, it's time to make sense of the whole contraption. Place your Autogele base on your mannequin, tying it securely. After tying it, take your twisted frame and place it on the base where you want it to be. Please pay attention to how it sits on the base because that is how it's going to look on your client's head. So make sure you're placing it at the right place and then pin it down to the base so that it's easy for you to tack it on. I'd like to give a special shout out to all the amazing people that have joined my paid membership channel. So if you are not yet part of that channel, you are missing out. So I have a paid membership program for this YouTube channel where I post exclusive Autogele videos, styles that I would normally not post on the general platform. Okay, so if you want to be a part of that, please click the join button below this video so that you can have access to that. So I have 3 levels of membership. You can choose the one that suits your budget. Please check the perks that are attached to each level so that you can make an informed decision. I'll be delighted to see you on my inner circle. The next thing to do is to take your butterfly, your bow, whatever you want to call it, and then place it at the point where you want it to be. It can be on the right, it can be on the left. It all depends on you. Now make sure that the rough edge from the band that you used to secure the butterfly is placed underneath the twisted part. Go ahead and adjust it properly, then secure with a pin and then finish off with your needle and thread. Tack it properly. I'll be tacking mine off camera. I believe by now you should know how to tack your Autogele, okay? Make sure you're using invisible stitch. Your thread must not be shown on the outside. Go ahead and do that and your Autogele is ready. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Share this video with somebody. You never can tell who this would help. Until I come your way next time, stay safe and stay blessed.